For the Patriot here, back at you with another special where I'll feature you, the patriots of this country. So I already got the link in the chat. See if I got any stories for today. Probably. Oh yeah. So I wait for a few people to get in here. Yeah, let's. But I hope you guys are having a happy Labor Day. Oh man, I tell you, it never gets old, does it? Oh wow. Here we go. Let's see it here. Oh boy. Doesn't surprise me. No, it doesn't. So if you guys, have any free time, the link is right there. Uh, in politics. All right. There, the headline is O'Rourke says F word on live television. Yeah, this is not surprising. On Sunday morning during an interview on CNN, failed senatorial candidate in 2020 Democratic Peter O'Rourke boarded the F word in response to the mass shooting in Texas over the weekend. O'Rourke joined Dana Bash of CNN, who was filling in for host Jake Tapper. Bash started by playing a clip of O'Rourke saying the F word, which is bleeped out at the event where the presidential candidate was discussing gun control. I think the laptop died. Oh, hold on. All right, anyway, back to the article. The event where the presidential candidate was discussing gun control. The rhetoric that we've used, the thoughts and prayers that you just referred to, has nothing to do to stop the epidemic of gun violence, to protect our kids, our families, our fellow Americans in public places. What butts? O'Rourke said to Bash in a Walmart El Paso where 22 were killed in Sutherland Springs in church. One or two a day over this country, 100 killed daily in the United States of America. Where'd you get that from? We average about 300 mass shootings a year. All right, I want to make sure I'm coming in actually. Oh yeah. Hey, it's coming in. Sweet. Anyway, sure you guys got a lot going on, which is fine. We're averaging about 300 mass shootings a year, O'Rourke added. He then dropped the F-bomb on TV. So yes, this is FUC, and when I can say it, if we don't call it out for what it is, if we're not able to speak clearly, if we're not able to act decisively, we'll continue to have this kind of bloodshed in America. And I cannot accept that. We're going to speak as defiantly and as strongly as we can, but We're also going to take action. Universal background checks, red flag laws, end of the sales of weapons of war. Buying, really? AK-47s, AR-15s back so they cannot be used against our fellow Americans. That ain't gonna go too well there, bonehead. He then continues by discussing his proposed gun buyback program. Yep, see, the Democrats want to take your guns. Proposed gun uh, program. The challenge is so great. The threat is so great. We can't meet it with only half the country. We have to bring in Republicans, Independents, Democrats, and save lives, or else we'll be conflicted in the continuing carnage we see in America. I won't be a part of that. Shortly after the El Paso shooting, which took place in August, Rourke dropped the F-bomb while talking to reporters. The moment came after the report asked Rourke if President Trump would do anything in response to these shootings. What do you think? Do you know the, well, I can't say the word been saying? He's been calling Mexican immigrants rapists and criminals. I don't know, like members of the press. And these questions that you know the answers to, I mean, connect the dots about what he's doing in this country. He's not tolerating racism. He's promoting racism. He's not tolerating violence. He's inciting racism and violence in this country. Oh, what guy? Really? Great point, and I don't intend to use the F word going forward. Point taken. Very strongly made. O'Rourke's, hey Sandra, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. We're going to keep it clean. Oh boy, this hurricane's getting worse and worse by the day. Yeah. So, what did you think of that article? Real class act, O'Rourke. What a putz. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Well, it is Labor Day, so they probably spend time with their families and stuff. Uh, as far as the smash that like button, guys, there you go. Yeah, right. I'll send this. Oh, I gotta share this thing out. Duh. Oh man, I always forget to do that every time. All right. Do 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 do. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, so am I. But that's what the Democrats want. They want to confiscate all your guns. Think that's gonna fly with law-abiding citizens? Wrong again. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me copy this darn thing. Oh, putz. There we go. You guys hear me in the chat? Let me know. Because I got my thing hooked up in the speaker. And as always, if anybody wants to come into the panel, there it is. I'd be happy to talk with fellow patriots out there. I had Sandra and Pro Life on here. I think it was Friday. I'm not exactly sure what day it was. Make sure you hit that thumbs up if you're enjoying the stream. And it's just the level the Democrats will go. They want to take away all your rights, so you don't have anything. And Don Jr. is actually coming out with a book. It's called Trigger. I actually bought it. It's not going to be here till November 5th, but I can't wait to get it. He did announce this, I believe, on Fox News maybe a month or two ago. He was coming out with a book, and it's going to be released soon. So, yeah, I ordered that thing. 5 verse 5. Uh-huh. There you go. Oh, darn it. I keep pressing the wrong one. You won't head. Ow. Oh. That hurt. Oh. So, can you guys hear me in the chat? Just let me know. Oh, yeah, they are. They definitely are. That's what the Democrats want to do. They want to take away every right that we have. The Second Amendment, everything. Oh, yeah. I definitely got to check out his video later. I mean, it's just, I have to watch so many people. I was just like, ugh. Crazy. Oh, let's see if we got. Oh, yeah. Okay. That'd be awesome. That'd be good. All right, same procedure as last time. Give it a few seconds. If you guys could do is solid, share this out on all your social media. We need to get the truth out there, guys. That's very important. Okay, there she is. Here we go.
I made it. Hi. How you doing, hon?
Doing good.
I'm trying. Since I'm using my phone, I'm really having a bit of an issue with trying to keep it steady and to figure out which way to move the phone.
It happens.
Hopefully more people will come in. But it's also about dinner time on the Eastern Seaboard too, so that makes a big difference.
Oh yeah, the hurricane too.
Yep. I turned off any more broadcasts about this hurricane because my prayers is the only thing going to happen that's going to make a difference. All this hyperbolic, constant airing of it is stressing out people too much, and I think it's a disservice. Occasional updates with new information or insights or something beneficial, fine. But all this hyperbolic about it's driving me nuts, and I think that it's stressing too many people.
Yeah, oh yeah. Sure. I'm sure there's probably people either work or either one of the two.
Well, yeah, we've had rain here all day.
Yeah,
most of the day. Yeah. What state? You don't tell me town, but what state are you in?
Massachusetts.
Oh my God, you're my kissing cousin. I'm in CT.
Oh, wow.
We're both in commie states.
Well, there's 21% of us in here, conservatives.
Well, you know what's really interesting, and I've put it out a couple different times since then, and people get astonished. In 2016, 46.3% of people in Connecticut at the time voted for President Trump.
Wow.
And you know what's happened since 2016? Mass exodus out of Connecticut.
Oh boy. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So, he's got a lot of support. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't agree with everything about him. I'm a very balanced person, so I can see people's uniquenesses in both perspectives. And I think he's. I have to really question why he's waiting too long for two things. One, um, holding these states accountable for these sanctuary policies because it's against our constitution, and therefore all governors, mayors, etc., need to be arrested immediately and removed from office. And then, secondly, he's under the false perception that mental health is the issue. It's not. When you're a criminal, you're a criminal. Red flag laws are not going to help anybody because criminals are going to get them from other criminals, not law abiding people. And I don't, because of where I live, I can't have a firearm at this time. But
Right.
I'm a passionate Second Amendment person, besides First Amendment and others. I'm a constitutionalist at heart. So, I have to wonder why whoever's giving him insight on that is a fallacy.
Yeah, it could be some. I don't know who it is. Trying to find out myself. I know his sons, Don Jr. and Erica, are really big on the Second Amendment. I'm pretty
Well,
sure. They're pretty
yeah.
sure they're talking to him about it.
Well, my whole thing, to be honest with you, may I have your first name? You can call me Sam.
Robert.
Robert, my whole thing is that I think we need more action and less talk. We don't need more laws. We don't need more policies. We need action against those who are criminals against our Constitution. It's really quite simple to me. And now you got chief of police, whether it's in Oregon, California, not upholding the law that they swore an oath to. It's not acceptable to me. And I just think I have to wonder about the timing of all of this, as far as why isn't there a staunch, put your foot down on these people. If you're a chief of police and you're going for this, breaking a constitutional law, you need to be immediately removed, all pension removed. Same thing with Comey. All their top clearances need to be removed. They need to lose all their pensions, put it back into the Social Security. And there's enough of them, Pelosi, Schumer, all of them, I'm sorry, but they all need to be immediately handcuffed, prosecuted, and all pensions need to be removed. All government benefits immediately, because they broke the oath they took to the Constitution of the United States of America.
Well, Democrats broke that a long time ago.
Well, now we need to not give lip service. What we need to do now is to have somebody do something about it. That's just my feeling. Maybe I'm a little harsh, but forgive me if I come across that way, but I'm really passionate about our Constitution and our right for free speech, our right to bear arms. And that's why it's in the Constitution, is because these nut jobs that are committing all these heinous mass shootings are the ones that we need to protect ourselves against, not to remove our arms from.
Exactly. Oops, I meant to put an S. Oops.
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
No, I meant to put an S in that thing. I wrote that thing.
Oh. I don't know, Robert. It seems really sad to me.
Mm-hmm. It really is.
And then I went on one show today that I just couldn't believe not only some of the it wasn't just foul language, because
Well,
that's kind of common from a lot of people, but to put down I won't go into the exact section of the population because I think it's unfair, but when you start talking negative about certain segments of our population that are Americans, irregardless of skin color, irregardless of whether you're male or female, irregardless of any of that stuff,
hey.
you're adding to the division. You're not being uniting. You're dividing, and that really
Right.
bothered me.
That's what the Democrats do. Hey, Cabaco Carlos. They can pop in.
You
He's
know, so yeah, that's nice if somebody else pops in. Hello.
just for a minute anyway.
Well, this person, Robert, he was claiming to be, a constitutionalist, and maybe he is, but in his mind, I'm sorry, there's an illness when you have to negate and put down and slander a segment of a population. And I'm not talking about illegal aliens or the MUSLIMSs, about those groups of people, nor ones like them. This is just a regular Jane and Doe of America. And I thought, oh my God, did I just hear what I thought I heard? And I had, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe that.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy.
It's astounding it's like if you're a Q follower, you understand that we are about uniting one nation under God. We're
That's
not
right.
about dividing with prejudices, shaming, and judgment. And to find somebody do that and really believe that it was acceptable was just astonishing still to me. I guess I have to get more thicker skin than I already am.
Oh gosh. Let me see here. Cool, 2020, I'll be here. There you go.
Who?
Rebecca Carlos says, cool, 2020, I'll be there.
Yeah, me too. I'll be wearing the hat. I'm trying to order a tea. So I think I got my flags. I actually have two of them. I should have put one behind me already. But I'm going to hang it from my ceiling so that way if I go lie on your show and when I finish getting my desktop set up, computer, then I can do it that way too.
There you go.
So I'm in the process. I just haven't gotten quite there yet. And I'm not computer savvy, so I'm kind of fudging my way through it all. But you can't keep a good patriot down, let me tell you, Robert. No way.
There you go. Oh, man.
So what other news did you get today?
That Beto O'Rourke said the F word on national TV.
Who did?
Beto O'Rourke.
Oh, yeah, that, right. I've been following so many people today.
He's all for red flag laws and taking our AR-15s and AK-47s. Really?
He's a loser with a capital L, and see, that's the thing. That's why the Democrats have to have the herd mentality, because they can't function individually.
No.
And that's because they're all losers with capital L. They don't have an independent thought. They have to, postulate with the herd mentality, because individually, they're dumber than a doorknob and less useful.
Oh, that's oh yeah. I just watch the AOC talk all the time. It's like, do you even know what you're saying?
I know she bought. She may have went the first day to that college, but she bought that. Or somebody, Soros, bought it for her. She is not a college graduate, I can assure you. She is not. That's a farce. It's another thing how they buy these fake birth certificates, buy these fake IDs, buy these fake college educations. It's none of that's legit.
No, it's all like the Democrats cheat their way just to get where they are.
Exactly, because they're not honorable human beings.
Like Kamala Harris, look at what she did.
And we know how she started her road up, and it wasn't on standing on two legs.
No.
I don't know. I keep praying and I keep supporting people like you, America Joe, Pete the Patriot, Watchful Warrior, and I like Watchful Warrior, and he's got the new show with Amy the Mod on Patriot Lounge.
Yeah, I go to that.
Yeah,
I go to streams all the time.
Yeah.
Channels.
Yeah, and then you got Mike over at the Patriot Hour, Patriot Tech, and then there's so many others, like you got In the Pursuit of Truth, you got X22, wow. You've got SGT Report. These are quality people. Even Deception Bites, she's great. You got what I mean. There's so many wonderful ones. Dan Bongino. He just tells it like it is, and he's a liberal. I love it.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, but he is in full support of Trump. He used to be an ex-police officer in New York City. He ran for office twice in Baltimore. He was in Secret Service under Obama.
Oh boy.
Check him out. He's really, really good, and he's a strong constitutionalist. But if a Republican does step out of line, he'll call them too, just as easily as he calls the Democrat. Mm-hmm. But he really rants on the Democrats because so much of what they say and do is all lies.
That's what they are, liars.
Yeah, habitual. And I think that's a psychological thing. Should we take all their guns away from them too, please?
Yeah, please, for the love of God.
I wonder if anybody else is coming into chat.
Come on, guys. Come on, Patriots. Where are you? Hold on a minute. Working my magic here. Alright, shit on Twitter. Darn it!
Do you want to close your stream down now? It's been a half hour for you.
Yeah.
You can start it up later.
Yeah. What's that for me?
Michelle must be be busy with her kids.
Yeah, it could be.
Well, I'm going to drop back into chat, and hopefully a few more people come in, but I'm going to go into chat now, okay?
Alrighty, sounds good.
Okay, see you there.
See you there. Alright, that was Sandra Again? Whoa. What just happened there? Let's see if there's any other articles I can read here. Oops, I think it probably. I'm here, Buffalo. There you are. All right. There's actually actually a new channel I watched. It's called the Red Pill 78. Actually, just found him last night, and he actually had the whistleblower from Google on there. He's actually having a another interview with him in about half an hour. So it's understandable because I know a lot of people have a lot to do today. We'll definitely do more of these tomorrow at the same time. I was hoping to get some Patriots, but it is Labor Day, so. Well, like me and Sandra are talking, that's what the Democrats want to do. They want to take everything away. They want to take your Second Amendment, your guns, to everything. They want to make it so that way you don't have any rights as an American. It's just these Democrats are just getting more far left as the day goes on. So I'll share your stream. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Oh, shoot. Hold on a minute. Oh. Let's see if there's any other articles, shall we? Whoops, wrong thing. Oh. um, oh, wait, here we go. Trying to find the message here. Ah, got another story for you. Uh, she now I'm back, Buffalo. Here you are. Omar defends Somali terror group. Yeah, I think she does need to go. Earlier in the week, far-left Congresswoman Elon Omar voiced her support in a tweet for a Somali group who frequently funds terror groups. Oh boy. Somali government and peacekeeping forces need to protect at, at Hamad and as the Somali telecom industry as they make enormous contribution to their economy and provide vital services. During my visit to Somalia in 2011, I was inspired by the quick evolution of technology in Somalia, she tweeted. Ah, brother. The tweet went under the radar until the Times of Israel picked up on it. Ms. Omar has publicly called for the protection of Hermad. Ahmad. Yet Hermad Telecom has been mentioned as a sponsor of terrorism not once, but not twice, but many times. The Times reported. But check out what else they say. Hamad Telegram Somalia Inc. is a private Somalian telecommunications company founded by Ahmed Nur Ali Jamal in April of 2002. Ahmed Ali Jamal, founder of Hermod and oh man, these are bizarre words. Shabab terrorist organization. The United Nations Security Council report of the Secretary General on the situation in Somalia, dated 20 July 2009, contained the following paragraphs about the activities of Ahmed Nur Ali Jamal, his company Hermod, and his direct support for al-Shabaab, a jihadist Islamic terrorist group in Somalia. Oh boy, I don't think I like the sound of this. I don't think I like this. Al-Shabaab was listed for targeted sections in April 2010 by the United Nations Security Council Committee, established pursuant to Resolution 751, 1992 and 1907 concerning Somalia and Eritrea, the Somalia and Eritrea Sections Committee. Oh boy. According to the July 18, 2011 report of the Somalia/Eritrea Sections Committee's monitoring group, S 2011/433. Jamal is identified as a prominent businessman and figure in the al-Shabaab Kirkul sugar train cycle and benefit from privileged relationships with al-Shabaab. Jamal is identified as what Jahab's chief finances is ideologically aligned with al-Shabaab. As of fall 2007, I can't pronounce his name, established a front company in Djibouti for extremist activities called the Investors Group. The short-term goal of the group was, through the funding of extremist activities and weapons purchases, to destabilize Somalia, and the group assisted in struggling small arms with Eritrea through Djibouti. Hopefully I said it right. So like I said, I get my sources from Trending Politics. It's good, formative. Oh, 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 darn it. Well, alright, guys, I'm probably going to end it here. I'll probably do another one later on, around 7 o'clock. So I hope to see you there. I do apologize for ending this so suddenly, as there's not much traction at the moment. So I'm going to tell everybody settled in and everything, and then we'll get down to business. So, God bless you all. God bless the elected President Donald John Trump. And God bless America. Peace out. I'll see you guys at 7.